Good morning, guys. I have the beautiful Autumn here today to discuss her beautiful program, Ultimate Portion Fix. Everything about Autumn is beautiful, so I just want to say that. We're going to talk about how to incorporate 4 weeks of the work, of the prep. Excuse me, I always say the work. I'm excited for the work. And we're going to talk about how we can incorporate both programs with yours and my program to help you guys get in the best shape of your lives and stay on track of your fitness goals. But first thing first, yes. Autumn, thank you for being here.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in the hot seat. I'm not used to it.
Well, I told her I'm going to be on my top two.
I like it.
So I'm going to ask some big questions. So the first thing I want to ask you is, how can Ultimate Portion Fix fit hand in hand with 4 weeks of the prep?
So it fits really nicely. Obviously, really, Ultimate Portion Fix can go with any workout program there is. We already know that. So the biggest thing we have to determine is what formula we're going to use to make sure that we don't end up in the wrong bracket. So 4 weeks of the prep,
yes.
30-minute workouts, not 60-minute workouts, slightly dialed back intensity, slightly.
Right? Okay. So
am I understanding that?
No, you're completely right.
Sure I'm getting it right.
Yeah.
So compared to 6 weeks of the work where they're close to hour-long workouts and he's just, killing you guys. So with 6 weeks of the work, you're using the formula for intense workouts. 4 weeks of the prep, you want to use the formula for moderately intense workouts. That doesn't mean you're not going to get a killer workout. It just means it's only 30 minutes. So there's only so much you can do in 30 minutes. You can't do in 30 minutes what you're going to do in that hour. So we got to make sure that we're not overeating because we're doing 30 minutes less of work.
Okay, so can I, so if some of you guys aren't familiar with Ultimate Portion Fix, some of you guys are, could you give me a premise of basically how it all starts, how the containers work, how is your nutrition plan different from To Be Mindset, and I'll just let you take it from there.
So here's the thing, you guys, Ultimate Portion Fix, it has 3 main principles. It's balanced macronutrients, so it's a 40-30-30 split, which is something similar to what you practice, right? Yep. So it's 40% healthy carbs, 30% lean protein, 30% healthy fat. That way we have a nice balance. It's portion control, which is what your color-coded containers are for. And it's significantly reducing, if not eliminating, all of those really highly processed foods. And by foods, I'm going to use air quotes because, when they're that highly processed, I don't personally think it's food. I'm like, that probably doesn't go in your body, but all right. So you're going to do that formula that I was talking about that's for moderate intensity work, and then it's going to tell you what calorie bracket you end up in. Based on whatever calorie bracket you end up in, you're going to fill these containers a certain number of times a day. Each container represents a different food group. So you've got veggies, fruits, carbs, seasoned salad dressings, fix-approved salad dressings, healthy fats, and you've got your red container, which is your protein, and people always ask why you get 2 orange containers, and to this day, I don't have a good answer for you because you only get one day. And you also get teaspoons, which are also healthy fats.
Okay. So if someone's trying to gain weight, they're trying to lose weight, is there a macro list to help you do that? Or is the same process is just making sure you stick to the containers? Will we eat more? Will we eat less? I need to know.
You got all the things. So there's definitely a weight loss formula. So if that's your goal, weight loss, then you're going to use the weight loss formula for moderate intensity activity. If you're at an ideal weight, but you're looking to just tone up, shred out, then you want to eat in maintenance. The one formula that you won't find in the Ultimate Portion Fix, yes, I'm going to get this added in though, is if you want to gain, right? Like if you're looking to gain muscle, because it's not the typical thing that people are looking for, but some people do want to build. So if you want to build, you're going to calculate your maintenance, and then you're going to eat at least 1 calorie bracket above that. So that way you end up in a 300 calorie surplus. We'll start there. You want to stay there for about 10 days to 2 weeks, see how it's going. And then potentially you may go up 1 more bracket after that. Again, depending on, are you looking to look like you, or are you looking to look like Siggy the Beast, right? Like Siggy the Beast is eating in a massive surplus.
What you trying to say about me?
You're not a bodybuilder. You're like physique, and he's bodybuilder.
I could
Does that make sense?
I like how you covered that. I like that. I could take that. Right. I still got some size.
No, you do. You got size. Like he is like.
No, he's massive. He's massive.
He's got all the size.
He has all of it. He can have it all.
It just depends on how much size. You want a wallet size, or you want the
So, you know, guys, it does come with 4 weeks of prep, does come with Beachbody Guides to Nutrition, but Ultimate Portion Fix is something that'll give you more narrow, precise measurements that'll help you reach your goals. You're not shooting in the dark. This is awesome because it's more specific towards your needs. And, excuse me, I love that about this. Now, I also heard, because you guys know I just love deals.
Now they got to implement it.
No, seriously, yes. Now we have to implement it. We're going to hold that to it. But no, seriously, I believe it's 60% off if you purchase the program as well. And what I love about it is that even if you purchase it and you have a 30-day trial to try it out, if you don't like it in 30 days, you can return it and you'll get your money back free. But I'm pretty sure you're going to love it because you're going to see results. You're going to start losing weight. You're going to be hooked on it.
Well, and here's the thing, really quick. Let me just say this, you guys. When you get Ultimate Portion Fix, you're not just getting the containers, right, and a formula. You're getting access to over 35 different videos where I'm teaching you step by step how to follow the program. For me, that is one of my biggest goals. Like, I want to teach. I personally don't like being told what to do, never have. So when somebody's like, do this because I said so, that just rubs me the wrong way.
Right.
Like, I want to know why. Like, why do I need to do this? How does this benefit me? So you're going to learn all that as you go through the videos, walk you step by step, which, because you can do foundational fix, you can do time nutrition, which is even more dialed in. You can do carb cycling, depending on if you got an event coming up in the next couple of weeks and you really want to take off a couple of extra pounds really fast. We talk about meal prep and meal planning and how to do it and how to use the Fix 8 cookbooks. There's 2 of them, plus an entire cooking show. We talk about tracking everything because did you know there's a study that says you are 42% more likely to reach your goal if you write it down?
Ooh, well, I believe that.
Like, crazy,
yes,
right?
I truly
so,
believe that.
you got to write it down. What's
Yes.
that goal? Write it down.
Yes.
Track it in the book. There's a workbook that goes with every module. So you're really learning how to do it. And then you're in the group with Amoila, and he's in there coaching you guys about the workouts and everything. Like, it all works together. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan for the fitness. Obviously, that's 4 weeks of the prep or 6 weeks of the work. You got to have a plan for nutrition. When you try to wing it, well, it usually doesn't work.
Listen, and just to talk about tracking, I started off tracking for years, really trying to learn how my body responds to food, and when should I work out and when I shouldn't work out, and how the carbs, the glycogen, it works. Promise you, once you get the rhythm of things and you learn your body, then you won't have to track as much. But I'm still a big believer of just knowing throughout the day how many calories you're eating, your portion size, and being mindful of that as well. Question. So you work out every morning. I see you on Instagram. You're looking great. Your eyes are bluer than blue, and I'm jealous.
Good lighting.
Is there a certain way you eat when you're doing a hard program opposed to maybe like a prep, something slower than 6 weeks of work? Do you switch up your macros? Do you switch up your carbs in the morning? Or is there a certain specific program you follow when you're changing your intensity of your workout?
So here's the thing. I'm a creature of habit, like really a creature of habit. Like if I don't get my workout in first thing in the morning, it really doesn't set me up for a great day. I hate working out at night. Like, I used to be a nighttime workout person. I'm not because I'm too old for that. Like, it's got to be done.
Yeah.
So really, what I change up, I guess, is more if I guess I would call it if I'm in a relaxed phase or if I'm prepping for something, right? So like if I'm getting ready to film, I might be just a little more dialed in. I'm probably on time nutrition. I'm probably not subbing any of my yellows in for treats. I've probably given up alcohol altogether for whatever the time period is. So sad, but that's the beauty of it. You don't have to. It's just that if I'm prepping for something, if I'm going to be on camera, I want to be my best.
Yes.
Whereas other times, like when I wrap filming a program and I know I get a tiny little break, I might be a little more lenient. I might go over to a foundational fix where I mix and match the containers however I want, and I can have my alcohol and I can have my dessert. So I don't ever change up my macros. My macros are that 40, 30, 30. That is what works for me. I love it. I will tell you right now, I decided for the month of January to go 100% plant-based.
Oh.
Now here's the thing: there's a complete vegan plan in the program. Yes,
so
vegans,
awesome.
vegetarians, everybody can follow it. I wrote the program. I definitely I intellectually know the program. There's something very different about intellectually knowing and actually doing. So I am back in the beginner seat right now. Like, just like a lot of people will be when they take on Ultimate Portion Fix. And I can tell you, it's annoying, it's frustrating, I get angry. Some of my meals I like, other ones I'm like, this sucks. Like, I've had moments where I'm like, maybe I should just go back to what I know. Like it's normal. So I want you guys to know, if you are new to eating healthy, right? Like, if you're new to this, you gotta be patient. If you're new to exercise, you've gotta be patient. It's gonna be hard before it gets easy. You're gonna have those moments of frustration. You're gonna have those moments of like, what do I do? What containers do I pair together? Go back to the videos, go back to the recipes, go into the group and ask Amoila and talk to other people. Like, it gets easier, but it only gets easier if you stick with it. If you give up the first 3 days when it's the hardest, you're never gonna make it past that.
Okay, well, sounds like she has this all under control. And especially with being able to change different programs that you have that fits your lifestyle, fit what you're going for. Right now you're prepping, getting a little leaner, and you also have the vegan option, which is awesome. So guys, if you have questions about vegan and if you're vegetarian, this Portion Fix here, all these great, amazing programs she has something for you. So don't ever feel like you're lost. And we can be able to help you with that. I have another question. When did you realize how important nutrition was for you with your health, with your fitness? Did you notice your performance change? Did you notice just an aesthetic change? Or what did you notice was different with your body after just trying your program and doing your program?
I mean, for me, nutrition has always been important because I was a competitive dancer, right? So like, I always needed to be on top of my game and fuel my body. So little by little, even from the time I was like 13 and 14, I was learning. I gave up soda when I was like 14 years old. I went from 2% milk to skim milk. I went from white bread to wheat bread. I started making these small changes based on things like my dance teacher was telling us or things I would read. But when I became a fitness competitor, that's really when I started implementing this. Like, the Ultimate Portion Fix is based on what I did as a competitor. I watched so many girls that were taking that stage starve themselves to take the stage. And I had an amazing coach who basically taught me, no, we don't starve, we actually eat our way down. And I was like, it was like my mind was blown. I was like, what do you mean we eat our way down? So everybody else was like starving, and I was eating steak and potatoes every 2 hours, like the day of the competition. So for me, that 6 months and by the way, you guys, that took 6 months. I was already lean. I didn't have weight to lose. In fact, I had to put size on. But it was 6 months of training before I took the stage for the first time. That whole time, not only did I watch my physique change, but yes, my energy went up, my sleep went up. I could physically feel my metabolism rev up because it was like December and I was sleeping with the air conditioning on because I was so hot in the middle of the night because my body was a furnace and it was just working and repairing itself. So, and then that was about 8, 9 years ago. Okay. Yeah. So I've been on it ever since. And here's the thing, people say all the time, like, oh, I can't do it, I'm busy. I can't do it, I travel. I can't do it this, I can't do it that. I've been on it for 9 years. I've basically weighed the same. I've actually weighed the same probably for like 12 or 13 years. You know, I'm between 1.9 and 111, depending. Now, my fat composition will change, again, depending on how dialed in I am and how heavy I'm lifting. But that'll change by like a percentage or two. But I'm busy. I travel. I'm a single mom. I work like crazy. Like, I've made it through all the holidays. So your weight doesn't have to fluctuate by 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds. And I haven't missed a drink. I haven't missed a dessert. I mean, I've had them when I wanted them. That's the thing, is I have them when I want them. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I'm not living some boring food life.
Well, she said one thing. I'm going to ask her one more question.
Okay.
I know she's a busy lady. You said dessert.
Yeah.
How do you feel about cheat meals? Or is that allowed on Ultimate Portion Fix? Tell me a little more about that.
Yeah. Well, I call them treat meals.
Because
I don't like the negative connotation of the word cheat. But yes, and yes. So again, it just depends on how dialed in you are. Like, following Ultimate Portion Fix, you can be super dialed in, or you could say, I want dessert. And again, we've got tons of dessert recipes. You could say, I'm not gonna have alcohol, or I am gonna have alcohol. You could say, like, here's the thing, on Ultimate Portion Fix, people think like, my God, can I not have a burger? No, eat the burger, eat the fries. That's not a treat meal. That's just you can have a burger and fries. You can have that whenever you want. That's your choice. Can you have pizza? Yes. I don't have pizza and call it my treat meal. I just have pizza in proper portion size, and I got to have pizza that day, and my yellows and my blue are accounted for, and whatever. In my fitness program, 80-day obsession, we do actually go into what I call a refeed day.
Okay.
So after the first 6 weeks of training and being super dialed in, no dessert, no alcohol, 100% on it, you get a full refeed day where we have dirty carbs.
I love it.
We love it, and I purposely tell you to go eat more simple sugar, build that glycogen back up. And then we usually do that right before a leg day.
Okay.
To make sure we use it.
Well, guys, I've heard enough. I can eat great. I can have scandalous meals. You guys can, but in portion. And I think, honestly, what you offer complements 4 weeks of the prep and 6 weeks of the work. Guys, if you're having problems with your nutrition, if you want something to tailor towards your specific needs, give it a try. Again, you get 30 days to try it for free. Well, not technically. If you want to return it, you can return it back, but it is free. So if you want to do it for 30 days, so give it a try. I know that I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm just appreciative of you sitting here having this conversation with us. And so thank you so much.
Yeah. And I just want to say one more thing to you guys. He's kicking your butt. He's giving you everything you need in that workout. But don't take all of his hard work and your hard work and not finish it off with the nutrition. You've got to fuel your body. The more good you put in, the more results you're going to see. And they can't see your six-pack photo right there. But you want that. You're going to have to, you can't just do the workouts. You're going to have to fuel your body to get there also.
Yeah, that's something I learned a long time ago. No matter what you do, no matter how many punches and deadlifts you do, you'll never see the body that you want. Nutrition isn't dialed in. So take this time right now to make action. Take that action right now and reach out to me. I'm here anytime you guys have questions. Autumn's here anytime you guys have questions. Thank you guys for being here, and talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.